gotta find happier music. Something a little more upbeat. Something chill and upbeat. You know what I mean? I think this one's a good one. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Right there. I'm glad I get emails from Robinhood about IPOs. Yeah. Good morning. Well, it's really noon, but you know what I mean. As you can see, I drank most of it already. This year has been the year of venti coffee. I've finally dived in to buying venti size lattes because I'm pretty trash. I do say so myself, but how's everyone doing? We're here. Alive and alive. You guys want some fucking coffee, bro? This is crazy. I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's kind of wild. What a long weekend. What an interesting weekend. I feel like when I go long, not even long, like a few days without streaming, I feel weird. You know, now that I've been kind of consistently doing this for a while. Oh my fucking god, dude. Well, I have some news right now that I've just seen, which is very timely. All right, I'll talk about it in a minute. But it's been a long weekend, a pretty fun weekend, if I do say so myself. Pretty solid. Had some family over, you know, chilling. Had a cookout. Had a scare. I thought I had appendicitis for a hot minute, but it was just me being hella gassy and just eating a lot of nonsense. So I had to cut that back as I drink my latte. But it's just a lot of fried shit I had, you know. I also think it was awful fish I had Thursday night. I had really bad fish, and it just fucked me up for a few days. I'm way better now. I still feel it, but it's like, it's not appendicitis. Like, I thought, like, fuck. I was at work yesterday, like, oh shit, like, what if my appendix, like, no, just wasn't it. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, I was scared for a hot minute. But I'm just a little gassy is all. And then I had to look up, like, what does having, like, appendicitis mean? You know what I mean? I was like, what is this? Where's this all go to? What are the symptoms? And it's like, oh, if you have immense pain, if you can't pass gas. And I was like, no, I've been passing gas. So that's kind of a telltale sign that I'm fine for the most part. Humongous news I just saw. Big Time Rush is coming back. They're back. Who knew? Right? They will be playing in Chicago and New York this December, the 15th and the 18th. These tickets will sell the fuck out, you know. They will sell the fuck out. I cannot wait. Maybe for the podcast, I think that's what we should do. Is we should just go to New York and go see Big Time Rush. I think it'd be pretty good. You know what I mean? Hitting up New York for a little bit for the weekend. Go see Big Time Rush. I think it's time. You know what I mean? Follow topic. It's crazy. Oh man, how's everyone doing though? You know, it's been a it's been a learning weekend. Um, some personal stuff and a lot of learning, and it's interesting. Love is a lot of hard work, and I'm very impatient at times when it comes to certain things I want. But when it comes to like things that are like hella important, I'm very patient with. Like having to get used to my puppy. Being married. You know, even in marriage, it's just like you're still having to deal with another human being, and it's a lot of patience that kind of comes with that, and I'm still kind of learning that. You know, and so taking it day by day, being a little better, being very appreciative at times. But then it also requires me to kind of do more, which I should be. I need to be very cognizant of that every day. Oh shit! I just realized my Mewtwo's not on. Silly me. Let's just have it change colors for a bit. What? Sick. But yeah, other than that, it's been pretty good. I'm very excited for this weekend. A lot of friends. It's my birthday weekend. IRL stream potentially Friday night. I'm going to be playing some offline Smash finally. I played offline a few weeks ago. My cousin came through, but it's just not the fucking same. You know what I mean? It's never the same. We played for like a little bit. I won, but I gotta play like for real. I gotta grind it out for real, for real. I think one of my goals for August is to go to a local. Have like a solid Friday or Saturday. I forget when the locals are, but I will definitely go. Even if I go 0-2, I'm sure there's a lot of great players of Nova. If Wadi doesn't show up, maybe I might have a chance. But there are some really great fucking players out there. A lot of motherfuckers that play this game way more than I do. But I want to see where it's at. I want to see where the talent pool's at. See if I see anybody I know, anybody I recognize, and see how bad it smells. People say it really smells, and I really gotta smell for myself. I really gotta see where that is. This song is technically DMCA, but they'll never know. They never check. Oof. Oh man, terrible. I'm very hyped for, I feel like this summer is kind of breezing by a little bit. It's gonna be, Jesus Christ, Haiti's such a mess right now. Yeah. Oh. I love these just chatting moments. Very therapeutic for me a lot of the time. I think people enjoy them. I also have a pretty okay voice, and also look at my haircut, dude. I got it cut finally. Shout out to I didn't get her name when I went. I'm kind of a lame-o in that I went to haircuttery. Please don't shame me. I got shamed once in like a legit salon like 2 years ago. I got shamed, but no, like I just go because it's like right fucking there. You know what I mean? I know what I'm paying for, and they give me the shampoo too, so it's like I feel like I'm paying for what I'm getting. I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, I'm super happy with it, and I cut it really short. And sometimes they get really confused, like, "Oh, you want a number 1 on the sides?" I'm like, "Yeah," because the sides of my hair get really weird and ugly when they grow out, and my hair grows back really fast, so I cut it hella short. And before you know it, it's like it has returned. And keeping a little bit of this so it doesn't look like I'm actually losing my hair is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty good haircut, and plus it's hot, and I feel like the more hair you have, just I feel like the hotter you are, you know. And in a few days, I'll be able to style this a little better. It looks nice, you know. And my hair gets wavy and like it curls into the middle, and it's like this. It does this like on its own, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I've been trying to for years. I'm trying to put it into one direction, and it won't cooperate. It's such a pain in the ass, you know. And I'm just like, please just stay in a direction, please. Like, it's not that hard, you know. Please. Goddamn. So, initially, I definitely wanted to play some Final Fantasy today, but I was like, I kind of want to chit chat, you know, chit chat for a bit, lay back. It's fucking Monday, early Monday, you know. Maybe I'll stream tonight, potentially, depending on how the day goes, you know. Might do some late night streaming, which I don't mind. Because I do wake up in the morning like 9ish, but I don't get up till like 10 o'clock for real. And I'm just like, maybe I should get the fuck up. Maybe I should really like just get up. And it's such like my bed is so comfortable, and the pillows, and like if you're lucky, sometimes you wake up in like the perfect like spot where you're sitting, where you're laying down, and it's like, ugh, you don't want to move, but you know, oof. And it's just too fucking good, you know what I mean? Call for masks in schools, Jesus Christ. So pediatric doctors are calling for masks in schools for kids, you know. Honestly, we should have been wearing masks for a long time. People are disgusting. We as a species are gross. Holy shit. Guest actor. Holy shit. This is hilarious. Law and Order SVU guest actor indicted for murder of a man in brazen afternoon shooting, Queens DA says. What the fuck, dude? Isaiah Stokes. I've seen this dude. I've seen this guy around. That's amazing. Being on a murder show, bro. Hold on. I can definitely look him up. This dude got charged with murder, dude. This dude murdered a guy in broad daylight. That's crazy. Fuck. This dude was hanging out with Jamie Foxx. You know what I mean? He was on Power. He was on SVU for a bit. He had somewhat of a career, you know? He's in there. Fucking rip, dude. That's crazy, man. You have these opportunities and you just kind of, you literally blow it away. That's crazy. But I think the masks in schools things is not a bad idea. Masks suck in general. Like, yeah, it does suck ass. Especially for working out. If you have to wear it, for like the initial part of the pandemic, when I would wear a mask to the gym, it would suck. Like I fucking hated it, you know. Yeah, it was awful. But imagine like all the colds you don't get anymore, like the flus and stuff you don't really get. You don't get sick anymore, you know, because you're wearing this mask and those germs aren't coming into you. And you're just avoiding that completely, which is like awesome. You know, it's a small price to pay for not getting sick at all, which is the shit. You know, it's hype as fuck. Holy shit. Gymnast jumps on the Olympic Village bed to debunk anti-sex fake news. Yeah, the oh my god, that's so good. Like anti-sex beds. I love this. They're actual beds, dude. Yep. You can totally have sex on them. You can fuck on those beds. Will be turned into recycled paper after the games, which is pretty good. We are promoting use of recycled materials for procured items, construction and materials at the Tokyo 2020 Games. Officially, sustainability pre-games report. Christ. Dude, these Olympics are going to be very interesting, dude. Speaking of which, I need to find an Olympic opening. God damn it. There we go, drinking game. I need one from... There you go. That's a good one. Took me a minute to find one. Yeah. That's crazy. Well, that was a fun little glimpse at the news, I guess. Mask in schools, you know. Why not? You know what I mean? So this Wednesday, I may go live. I may go live very, very early, like super degen hours. Oh my God, Ara, hello, hello. How are you? Hello. What is going on, fam? Welcome. Good morning. I think it's morning where you are. How are you? How are you living? It's noon. All right, perfect. All right, we're on the same time zone. Perfect. Good to know. Good to know. It is noon. Shit. What's been going on? How's the weekend been? How are the crew battles going? You don't sleep? You know, I see a lot of people don't really sleep. A wild weekend, you get fucked up. You go to parties and shit. No sleep, Aura. That's really the mood. Yeah, you got fucked up. Yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah, dude. It's gonna be me this weekend. I'm gonna get fucked up. It's like, nah. I definitely won't get drunk though. I will be high. I definitely prefer being high than being drunk. I think my liver just isn't there anymore. I'll definitely be super down to take shots with friends and probably have a White Claw in hand, a small beer. But I think heavy drinking and all that, like, I think you did drink a lot, lack sleep. Yeah, that lack of sleep is you're not drunk, you're drinking the pain away. I feel that, dude. All right, weird, wild question. How old are you? I think we're the same age, but I think you might be a little younger. Drinking the pain, yes, you drink the pain away. You know, because we're just sad. You're just like, man, I hate myself. Blah. You did not drink the pain away? No, like, I'm not sad. Like, I'm fine, but I just meant in general. In like the global view of who we are as human beings. We're just like, oh, we're terrible. You know? Okay. You drank for funsies, which is good too. It's way better. You know, party away. Straight up, dude. That's what's up. That sounds fun. Yeah. Yeah, this weekend is gonna be that for me. We're gonna go. Yeah, dude. I have a multitude of friends that are like a wide range of ages. You know. I think my oldest friend is like, you're 31? All right, I'm 29. Well, I'm turning 29 this year. I think one of my oldest friends, we're really a colleague. I think they're like 52. You know, I think you start to reach an age where being in your 30s is great though. You know what I mean? I think that's when you have the most fun. That's what I've started to realize, that a lot of my friends in their 30s, they have way more fun. You know, you get to do more stuff. You got a little more money on you, depending on who you are. You always had fun. Excuse me. You know. Yeah, I'm 28 now. I turned 29 this weekend. Big a little tidbit for you. I will be IRL streaming this Friday potentially if I can get it going. Dude, I miss Canada so much. I feel like I follow a lot of Canadian streamers. I don't know why. It just kind of ended up that way. You know? Montreal. So I've been told that multiple times. Izal is not coming to fucking Montreal. That's crazy, dude. Izal, man. That's crazy. I like him. He's your friend? Congrats, dude. He'll probably teach you how to play Cloud way better than I could. He actually understands the game. Sadie, hello. How are you? Much love to... Alright. I gotta help you stay awake. Alright. What's some wild shit I could tell you? I'm trying to think. Oh, how did your local go? I'm glad your cloud has really progressed. I'm really proud of that. You know, I have not been grinding the game, which is like really shitty of me. I'm doing great, Sadie. I've been doing a lot of... So I haven't worked out in like more than a week. Oh, that's sick. Okay, cool. I haven't worked out in a week, but I think it's probably for the best. I really overstretch myself in what I want to do sometimes before work, and then it just becomes kind of a mess in my life, and then I become more stressed, and then I'm anxious as fuck, and then for like no fucking reason. So it's just like I've been chilling on that. Earlier I was talking about relationships. I've been doing a lot of learning. Love is a lot of learning, you know, and being married. You know, it's never easy. Like, there's no perfect marriage. Not to say like I'm literally losing my marriage. This makes it sound like it is, but it's more of like you're living with another human being for a long time, and you learn a lot about each other. You learn to deal with each other and listen. You know, it's never ever easy. You know, it's really how we work through it and how we listen to each other and we grow from it. And I was kind of talking about myself and just like I need to be more cognizant and show much more gratitude toward my partner, way more. I tell her all the time, but I think having to do more physically is like just as important, you know. And that's on me. So I definitely do my best when I can, you know. Love is not easy, but love is worth it. You know what I mean? I've been very blessed and fortunate to like make it this far. It's crazy. Correct. You know what's wild too? She probably won't attribute it to it ever, but we're both Leos, hardcore Leos. So that is like intense at times. You know. And there are times where it's just like I get very distracted, and I try not to use like my ADHD as an excuse, but there are times I'm just like very distracted. I just got like a million things, and going through my mind, and then if you have a TV in front of me and you're talking to me, I'm gonna look at the TV. Like, screens just call my name, you know. You know what I mean? But yeah. But it's worth it. I think this weekend's gonna be great for us because it's my birthday weekend. Going to a house with a bunch of my friends, and we're gonna like not worry about work, not worry about money. We're just gonna chill and have fun and relax and laugh. I think that's so important, is to like laugh. You know, like that kind of serotonin you get from laughter is like important. Also, just in general, men are very stupid. Just kind of want to put that out. If guys don't agree with that, they're lying to themselves. We're complete idiots. We're massive idiots. You know, I'm a very smart guy, from what I've been told, but when it comes to certain like cues, women can be too, but guys are just like, if you. So I do this a lot, and it's just like, if you tell me a thing, it's like, no, but it's there. You know, like, no, but it's here, and then I'm just like this. That's me. You know, that's like every guy. I could be a genius, but it's just like, where are the towels? You know, I just, I just like, I don't fucking know. You know, but it happens. Yeah, women can be pretty dumb too. You know, in general, people are pretty dumb. But we just have those moments. You know what I mean? But yes, all right, I wish I could go to Canada. If there was one thing that my wife and I agreed on, is that if we could move to Toronto, we would. We both love that city. I love Toronto with like all my heart, all my soul, my heart. Every time I've gone, I've had so much fun. I love the vibes. I feel like it combines a lot of what I love about New York and here. You know, it's like a city, but it doesn't feel like claustrophobic. Everyone's really nice. The food is like the greatest food I've had, you know. And like the culture, you guys have a good Chinatown, but apparently Montreal is way better. All right, so I've got to visit. I've got to check it out. I've got to learn some French. Yo hablo español. Also, Sadie, Juventus. Italy, baby. Italy. Toronto Chinatown feels like a Chinatown. We have a Chinatown here in DC, but it sucks. Italiano, hey. Pepe hands. Yeah. Goddamn, bro. Yeah, Toronto Chinatown feels like Chinatown. Like, the market is gorgeous. Like, the food just out and about. Like, the fucking fish and all the food hanging from hooks. Like, I'm like, oh, this feels like Chinatown. Like, the fresh produce. You know? It's awesome. I found a record there. So there's a hip-hop vinyl store where they sell predominantly hip-hop records. And in the back, they have like small rock and like a lot of it. Like they have so there's a back room, and all the vinyl there is all like break beats and EDM and a lot of electronic music in the back. And it's like a closet. It's this like huge storage room, and that's all there is back there. But in between there's like the rock area, and there was an indie rock section, and my friend's going through it. And she was like, oh, what's this? And I immediately snatched it out of her hand because I knew what it was. And it was $8. So I don't know if you guys listen to Warpaint. They're one of my favorite indie bands since high school. They make some of the most gorgeous, atmospheric music I've heard in a long time. And they never like make bad music, if that makes sense. They've been very consistent with every release, and they don't release much often. But it was like their first EP, that was never repressed, never reprinted. It was released once and that's it. And she found it. And I almost broke down into tears. I was like, like it has like some of my favorite songs on there, you know? And it's like, oh my God, I almost lost my mind. I got it for $8. It was the fucking shit. I was so happy. A lot of great memories in Toronto. A lot of great memories. The bartenders were super nice when I went there. And there was this thing called, I forgot what the bar was, but it was on Yonge Street. It was like right off Yonge. And it was called College Street Tea. But all it was vodka and lemonade. And I forgot what else they put in it. But that's all it was. But they put it in like a pitcher. And it was so fucking good. And we had like 3 pitchers of that shit. We were just like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, this shit is like an elixir. I was like, no way this is that good. You know? Fuck. You know? Yeah. Sadie, how was your weekend? Well, you know, trust me, you should go. If I find a place, I will give you the address. Sadie, I'm so sorry for your loss by your hedgehog. May they rest in peace. I've always wanted a hedgehog. They always look so adorable, little tiny things. I'm gonna take a bus. You gonna take a bus, bro? It's an 8-hour drive to get to Toronto for me. Yeah, I know. I can't imagine losing for you 6, goddamn. I can't imagine losing my dog. I think like the very thought of it like makes me cry. You know, I hope she lives a long, relatively healthy life, even though this fucking chick eats grass everywhere she goes. She vomited the other day, cause she ate a bug. And she just like straight up threw up. And I was like, don't eat bugs, dude. What are you doing? You know, crazy dog I have. I think she's napping downstairs. I hope she's still napping. The most part. Take a bus, bro. Yeah, I wish I could go back. I am going to LA. Dog ate a spider from me when I was younger, and then she threw up. Yeah, at least the spider was dead. You know that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm going to LA September 9th through the 12th. I'm going to be in LA, and that's when Riptide is happening. Ara, are you going to Riptide? I feel like that's close to you if you just hop over the border. Riptide's in Ohio or Michigan. Some shit like that. Probably not, yeah. Riptide's going to be interesting because it's just... yeah, it's a Smash tourney. So peep this shit. So Riptide this year, it's gonna be lit. Number one, a lot of major players are going, and also it's at a water park. Like right next to it is a water park. So a lot of motherfuckers are gonna be seeing water for the first time because a lot of people don't fucking shower. That's gonna be insane. That's gonna be crazy. The hot summer bods will be out and about in Riptide. Sadie, let me tell you a little secret. Once you move to Texas, that region sucks, by the way. Texas sucks. Like, imagine you farming. Imagine Sadie Lady, PR, top 8 in Texas among, like, other crappy Texas players. I don't know any Texas players. You know? No one knows where they are. There's some people here in Virginia that are good, but not a lot. But you know, that's a good region. You can be top, bro. You can be top. That's you right there. You. If you grind hard enough, you could totally do it. I see it clearly. I think the top player probably in Texas right now is another Corrin player. It's Shattuck. He's like 13, but he's like the only person I know that's like the Corrin main. Like he loves that character. You should watch that kid. He's actually nuts. Yeah. But he's an insane player, and he's only 13. It'll be interesting to see how he pushes that character higher and higher. But he's been winning locals like 8 weeks straight, or something like that. It's actually wild. Like, damn, bro, like that region sucks. It'll be interesting. I know I want to go to a local just to see. I don't see myself being like hardcore competing. I think I just want to feel the vibe for it, and get my heart rate pumping a little bit. So I'm very excited if I do get a chance to go. Yeah, go, bro. Let's go. Bunch of guys just like, oh, look at that e-girl over there. E-girl alert. Terrible, dude. So terrible. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. They better not. Yo, you gotta show them, dude. You gotta throw the hands. I could see Sadie throwing hands. Alright, you guys want to know some crazy shit that's happening on Friday? IRL stream, okay? Let's kind of talk about this earlier. I'm gonna repeat it again. Sadie throwing hands, I could see it, like earrings off. Punk ass bitch! Like, I could see that shit happening. People trying to hold you back. You end up on Twitter. Smash girl beats up incel. That's gonna be the headline. And then you blow up, and then you go viral. You blow up. Then the streams are popping off. You're like, yeah, I'm that motherfucker. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch that beat that motherfucker up. Yeah, and what? That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. Big brain. Big brain. Throw hands, receive the bag. Big time. So, IRL stream. I'm gonna be playing. I'm glad you're vibing. So Friday. I'm gonna try and make this happen. Okay. So I have a major 1st to 5 with a friend of mine, and he started going out with another friend of mine, and so he's coming on the trip. Just so perfectly timed. And I was like, hey man, I have a question for you. He's like, what? And I'm like, do you play Smash? And he's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, who do you main? Mega Man. I'm like, oh, of course. Literally you. Hero vibes over here, okay? The protagonist vibes. And he was like, who do you main? And I was like, Cloud. He was like, ugh, of course. I feel like whenever you tell people who you main, they're just like, yeah, I could see it. They're always like that. It's almost like you tell them your sign. So the other day, I was like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 1st to 5. But with every loss, with every L, everyone always has something to say. With every L, you have to take a shot. So we're gonna have 5 shots lined up, ready to go. All right, we're gonna have 5 shots, and for every L, gotta take a shot. So I'm gonna try and stream this. It'll probably be off my phone, because I'm not taking any of my. I'm taking my monitor. Taking my Switch. Take a shot every W? Fuck no. Then I would just throw every game. I'm not trying to get trashed. But I'm gonna get him fucked up. And so for the past few weeks, we've been talking mad shit about each other. Like, we've been talking like hella shit. And I've been showing him clips of what I'm gonna do to him. And it's pretty great. I think I can find some. But it's just like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm not gonna go Cloud. I'm gonna go Ice Climbers. Mega Man Cloud matchup is such a struggle bus. I have to like legit fight. But with Ice Climbers, I could just have fun. And just freeze him when he tries to recover. And then his girlfriend was just like, I don't know, I think he's gonna win. I'm just like, I don't think you understand. Like, I don't think you understand like how good I am when I really put my mind to it. Like I can be cracked for a hot minute and then throw. That's just how I am. You know, I was like, bro, I'm. I was like, I won a doubles tourney. It was really small for like 20 bucks, and then I won like my group chats league season 2. You know, casual Smash is like, that's kind of where I'm at this point. You know. You know what? That's not a bad thing though. Go hard in the beginning. Let her know. Make a statement. You're in their face. Oh yeah, competitive, like seeing competitive Smash is just like, nah, I'm not playing the same game ever. Going to SmashCon, I was just like, yeah, like, yeah, then you get red, yeah, yeah. You know, but that's when you adjust. That's when you adjust the game plan. All right, aggro's not working. Let them come to you. Let them be aggro. You know, and wait for that one grab. Corner's grab is underrated. The down, her down throw is good. I think her back throw is pretty okay, but the down throw is like, it's hype. And I think the up throw too. You know, she has kill throws. She has kill throws. Oh shit. Yeehaw, brother. Yeah, use that down throw, man. That fucks everybody up. You know. Yeah, competitive Smash is wild. I can never be a full-on PR competitor. I feel like that would just take a lot out of me. I'm too anxious as it is. But, you know, if we're having fun, like a first to 5, like, and if we're like really like in that mindset, like, I'm coming for you, dude. But I'll play Ice Climbers and see how it goes. If I'm winning, then I'll go Cloud. Like, I'm gonna be like my cousin, just like, no, you have to unlock him. You have to unlock Cloud. If you think I'm just gonna play my main off the gate, you're crazy. You need to earn that. Gotta earn that shit. Sadie, are you still falling asleep? If I see a bunch of like gibberish on the chat, not as bad. Okay, you're falling asleep. Why is everyone falling asleep? I'm like awake. Don't I gonna be productive? What do you got? What's your plan today? What's on the move today? You know, I know I have work, but I'm definitely gonna be planning. You have narcolepsy? I feel that. I kind of assumed, you know. Dude, Rain? Holy shit. What a fucking monster, dude. I want him to compete. I don't think he ever will. I don't think he ever will. And what's crazy about his Cloud is like, yeah, same. I've seen him. It's insane. Rain, like, he has amazing reads. He knows the perfect option each time, and it's crazy. Like he doesn't up. He's falling near a lot, and he can just reverse aerial immediately, and it's crazy to me. My inspiration was Spargo. He's the greatest Cloud I've ever seen in my life. Even though I think he's kind of getting overplaying him, but seeing him play Cloud in competition is insane. No, he's definitely a Cloud. He's definitely, like, he uses Pyramithra now, but when the Cloud's out, it's like, it's a wrap. It's an absolute wrap. He's insane. Incredibly knowledgeable about the character. You know. Go make coffee. It is coffee chat, as the title suggests. You were supposed to bring a cup to this stream, okay? Don't miss out on that opportunity again. I already drank mine. It's just kind of all melted ice now. Smoothie? Pog. Smoothies are pog. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking coffee time. You are correct. Fuck yeah. Oh. So Sadie, I know you've been having a lot of sleep issues. I don't know if how long have you had them? Like, how long have you had that issue? Like, years, I guess, I assume. Yours. This is an 8-hour mix of this song, by the way. I wish I could do a 12-hour stream. I don't think my life like allows that to happen. Like that would be insane. I'd run out of shit to do. Actually, no, I would just play Final Fantasy or something. I think my next paycheck, I'm gonna get a new monitor. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a new monitor. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna play some Smash. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't have to like unhook my HDMI every fucking time, you know. And I'll have like my Mac right over here to the side. I just wish this chair, as comfy as it is right now, with like the cush tush thing I have for my back and my tailbone, my lumbar. I wish I could just turn, so I don't have to like pick it up and move it about. You know what I mean? Kind of wild. It's always great when it's like, you know, my phone is blowing the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Fucking Jim, dude. Look at, like, so this has been like my phone the past, like, it's just blowing up with shit. I don't know how to respond to this. Oh, he's just retelling a story. He already told me. Okay. Oh, I gotta come down to Texas City. I've always wanted to go to Austin. It's been like the dream city for me. I've always wanted to go. It seemed like such a hype ass place to visit. I think I have a friend down there. Dude, you're gonna have a blast in Texas. I think that's, you know, it's gonna be rough that first month, first 2 months really, because you're just moving in, you're settling in, getting to know the area. But once you get in it, it's like you're gonna feel. I think you're gonna feel at home pretty fast. You're gonna find a lot of fun shit to do. You're gonna find a Pilates studio to go to. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Okay. I hate getting. Yeah, correct. Same. It's gonna be. It's a hell of a change, but I think you're gonna have a lot of fun. I was gonna say, like, being a small streamer, like, I'm pretty grateful just to have like 1 or 2 people to chat to. You know, this is very therapeutic. Like, streaming has been very helpful for me to like get my thoughts out and talk, you know, because there have been a lot of times where I'm just like, I have a lot to say, even if it's meaningless shit, but it's like, you know, someone's got to hear me, you know, because I just talk about random shit half the time, and I just like, I get lost in thought. So just having a platform to throw it out there is pretty nice. And learning, I like learning and hearing people's stories too, you know, because it's this very impersonal experience that I've kind of loved the past year because of the pandemic. Like, I was never into Twitch until pandemic, and I was like, wow, nothing matters. Sports don't matter. Television doesn't matter. I was like, what's my new form of entertainment? I was like, maybe I should play video games more. Like, maybe I should catch a stream or something. And then here we are. You know, very, very interesting. I thought streaming looked really fun. I was like, I should give it a shot. You know, I've had a lot of hobbies and a lot of like passions that like I never really followed through with. But I think this is what I'm like actually properly doing. So I'm pretty proud of myself for the most part. I'm still big into film. I still want to write. I'm still doing photography, which is what I'm going to LA for. I'm doing a big shoot. I'm going to be shooting on film, and I'm going to be shooting on Super 8 camera, which I have right here. I will show you. Here it is. This is, I hope it works. I bought it and I think it works. This is a Super 8 camera. It's old as fuck. Oh shit. Where's the, how do I take off the cap? What the fuck? I hope it's not auto. Yeah, Super 8. So here's the hole. And then I can kind of see. Kind of see a little bit. You know. I got it off Etsy. Shout out. Shout out Etsy, bro. Fun times. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of Super 8, 35 millimeter, and my digital film camera as well. So I'm very excited. It's gonna be a lot of creating. It's gonna be a big art explosion that I think I've really needed for a long time. You know, I'm pretty excited. And by the way, I also found out this weekend we recorded two. Oh no. God damn it. Son of a bitch. When you don't have mods. I know. My mods aren't here. So bad, dude. Oh, I think I can do it. Bam. There we go. Perfect, dude. There we go. Okay, perfect. I found out this weekend. So in our podcast, Sadie, you should totally be on our podcast. We were talking about my Super Sweet 16, and then we did an episode on Christina Aguilera. The Christina Aguilera was really fast. We were so tired, and we were both hungry. And you know, Spencer was on our podcast like a while ago. We had him do. We had a debate on High School Musical, and he debated for High School Musical 3 because he's a fucking psychopath. Yeah, and he won the debate. Which he shouldn't have won technically because High School Musical 2 was the best one. But he was just like, he had pretty solid arguments and we had to judge on arguments alone. So we had our biases, but we had to kind of throw that away for a little bit. But he won it. And so his prize was choosing our episode and coming back to help us do that episode. And I think he chose Gossip Girl, which I'm rarely mad about because I'm like, I have never seen Gossip Girl in my fucking life, dude. Like, I don't want to do it. I was like, you can just talk the whole time. I won't have anything to say. I know nothing other than Blake Lively's was on the show, you know? And so we found out recently. Yeah, I've never, see what I mean? So we found out recently, I get emails from like Chartable and they check like where your podcast is and like to chart and stuff. We're now top 10. We're now officially top 10 in our category in music commentary. It's crazy. I was like, Catherine, like how are we top 10? Like how, you know, we're just two idiots that just like wanted to talk about, you know, the 2000s, you know. One was really young to experience a lot of it, and I was in my teens for a lot of it, you know. And so it was interesting to see us like be top 10. You know, I was like, holy shit, dude. And I was like, all right, we need to bump out content, like the bi-weekly schedule, like we have to keep up, you know. And then we opened up a Patreon, and then we have terrible social media. I just post like a 2000s meme or like a Britney meme, you know, and that's kind of it, you know. And I just, you know, I see my friends like have like great graphics and like audio previews, and this looks really cool, you know. And I was just like, we still use the same theme song that we found on like freemusic.com or something, like for like on like a copyright free site. And we've been using it for years. And it's the same fucking song. We had our friend do our new logo, which is like hype. But that's about it. You know. But I'm super proud of it. That's like the one passion where it's like I've done like the least amount of work in, and then it's like it's gotten high praise. And it's just crazy people review us and rate us, like, and like my wife saw like a review and was like, do you know these people? I'm like, I don't know these people. Like, I don't, what the fuck? Like, these are like legit people listening to us. And it's so weird. It's so weird to see, you know. It's very interesting. No, we don't always debate a topic. We just kind of talk about it. So like, you know, we just like, all right, let's talk about 2000s fashion. And then we just end up talking about low-rise jeans. The High School Musical one was very special because I was just like having to rehash like facts about the movies, and like it's going to be very boring, and especially for 3 movies. I was like, we should have a debate. Because there are people that really think that the first one is the best one, the second one's the best one, and the third one's the best one. Very rare. And so I found the 3 perfect people to do it. And I was like, all right, we got to do this. It's perfect. But usually we just kind of talk about it. And it's more of like a nostalgia trip for us. And, you know, and we do learn a lot from it, you know. One of our best episodes was going to the Jersey Shore. And I got drunk. Yeah, he thought the third one was the best one. Next time he's live, you should bring it up. But yeah, he thought the third one was like the best one. Yikes! Yeah, trust me, dude. Like, I can play. I played a snippet the other day for someone else. I can find it. Yeah. Damn, we barely put out episodes. That's crazy. Hi, Catherine. Here. Also, at the end of the time, or when we have,
in fact, the most.
And everyone came with their A.
Salt Lake City, Utah. I play a video game for a living. That game being Super Smash Bros. And
what a tool.
You know, when Jason approached me to do this, I was very adamant that the third one was the superior film of the 3.
An
Disney
absolute
is
psycho.
telling us it's the best one. You know, with it being in theaters, it already mentioned that though. I couldn't really tell you why, but like I was a big fan as a kid, like in like 5th or 6th grade or whatever it was. I don't know if I was just like trying to be different or whatever, but I probably saw it in theaters like 5 to 6 times. And for my 6th grade birthday party, I went to the midnight showing, which was huge. You know, 6th grade going to the midnight showing.
I should have had you on the fucking show.
You know what I'm saying. But yeah,
I literally laughed at him.
For sure.
Holy fucking shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But I think it has the worst 3 songs, like bottom 3 songs in the series. It has Gabriella's Hallway solo staring contest song that's really awkward and really cringe. Get Your Head in the Game is like not good. I know it's iconic, but it's not good. A lot of the moves they do in that song are not basketball moves, so I dropped it a point for that. Bop to the Top, I have no idea what they're doing.
Bop to the Top is so good, dude. He's actually insane. And Get Your Head in the Game, I was like, how is that bad? Like, are you insane, dude? So, like me and my friend, since you know, kind of like we were hosting the show and we were moderating, so I couldn't jump in and have an opinion. I had to be like laid back and just be like terrible. But he had a good argument. He had solid arguments, even if you don't agree with it. Cheetah Girls movies, I feel like that's kind of a I need to rewatch them. That's what I need to do. We did one in our car. We were on a road trip and we were like, shit, we didn't record an episode. And I was like, let's make a road trip playlist. And it was all 2000s music. And so my friend whipped out her laptop, hit the record button on the laptop mic, and we just like talked in the car, you know? Yeah, the third one I heard is not good. So I think people like the first or the second one more. So I feel like there wouldn't really be a debate about it. Like, but if I found somebody that thought the third one was really fucking good, I think I would actually do a Cheetah Girls debate. I think that would be pretty great. Um, I've seen other podcasts kind of do the same thing with us. I know there's one podcast that like I'm 100% certain they're hella connected. Hello, I'm here too. What's up? How's your coffee? I'm 100% certain that they're hella connected because they've gotten like actors from other Disney Channel movies to be on their show, and I'm just like their social media is like amazing. I forget what their podcast is called. But it's like it's incredibly well thought out, very very like influencer leaning. Oh yeah, they go to Spain. I am in the background. Awesome. Thank you. Um they go to Spain. I'm sorry, I got lost. So anyways, they've had actors on the show before, and I'm just like, how the fuck? And then like the guy who co-hosts it used to work for Conan O'Brien, and he was on a skit where he was gonna be Conan O'Brien's replacement. I think he was like an intern or something, but he was like there. So I'm assuming this guy's like parents are like agents or some shit, or he's just like hella connected. But then it's L.A. L.A. Everybody knows somebody, you know. LA is a buble. It's a bubble. You know what I mean? So everybody knows somebody in LA. And then, because you could be getting coffee with somebody, you're just chilling. And it's like, oh, they're the son of like an agent over at a creative artist agency. And I'm just like, of fucking course. Immediate connections, you know? And so that's usually a good side, you know? And being in the entertainment industry or even wanting to get in requires a level of nepotism. And I think that's a thing that a lot of people don't understand. And I've tried to tell people like I've known in college and even like in post grad when like I came back once and they were like, any career advice? And people were just talking about, oh, just, you know, be inspirational in your script and like, you know, have a message. And I was like, no, dude, like fucking no, talk to people. That's so key. You know, it's so key to be incredibly social. There's like being a product of nepotism will save you. You know, as much as it's awful to say, like that shit will fucking save you. You know, and it'll piss you off when it works for people because you wish that was you. You know, like there was this kid in college. And he was in my graduating class. He was an animator. And he was actually really good at it. So this motherfucker works at Pixar now. And he's really good at it, you know, but he was so fucking lazy. He didn't give a shit. And then come to find out his father was a patent holder for the clicker on your car keys. He invented that. And he had the patent. You know, he sold that shit. Made millions, whatever. And then he got to work at Pixar almost out of college. Straight up. You know? It's shit like that that really bothers me. Because I remember crying and sweating my ass off to graduate and make my film happen. Your luck is in games. Follow your dreams, dude. Follow your fucking dreams. Follow your dreams. But yeah, because a lot of people have struggled and shit. But then I would see people not participate in social things, you know, and then they would struggle to find crew. You know, being a film major, it's all about who you know and who you can get to work in your films. And your reputation as being a good person on set, not being an asshole, you know, not giving people pizza. That's like a huge rule for me when I work on a set is no pizza. No greasy shit. No heavy things. Because then that just slows you down. You want to eat something light, you know, a sandwich. We used to go to Potbelly. Because Potbelly is not greasy. It's just bread and meats and veggies. And so that's always good to have on some chips and stuff and granola bars, zero sugar Gatorade and stuff. Potbelly underrated, so underrated. Hits the spot, you know. you don't feel like a glutton, but you feel like satisfied, you know. But yeah, I do miss film, and so going to LA is going to be a good break and a good chance for me to flex a lot of creative muscles that I've been not flexing for a while, you know. So I'm very excited. I hope to take another trip though. I think just us as like a couple, like I've kind of talked about it with my wife. It's just like we definitely need a trip, like a solid vacay, even if it's like a staycation, just like just not doing shit, just like hanging out and chilling. You know, it's so important. You know, because I feel like you work a lot, and then you forget to take time for yourselves. You know, and it's like it's super important. I don't know how it is with you and your fiance, but it's like it's always important to kind of have that those few days where you just kind of don't do anything or just go out, you know, and spend time together, even if it's just kind of walking around or going to eat, going to food, going shopping. I miss shopping so much. God damn it, man. I don't even go to the mall anymore. Yep. It's important. Use that PTO. I think the older I get, the more important it is for me to use it. I've already called off like my days. Like I called off for my wife's birthday weekend, so I'm not working that whole weekend. Even that Monday, like I'm not working. I just completely called off. Don't have to worry about it. Then I called off my trip, and then I want to call off again in October or November, kind of depending. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely would love a solid holiday. We just hang out or take a trip somewhere. Yeah, it's so important because we're just so caught up in our work and our bullshit. And by the time you come home, like you're both tired, you know. And it's like it's so important to kind of like to keep like what's the word? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know the word. But it's like just being in tune and having a moment together, you know. Even if it's to watch like a bad movie. It's so important. I love it though. I love watching a bad movie. But she hates when I watch a bad movie with her because then I just start laughing at it. She's like into it. She's like into the movie and I'm just like, it's a bad cut. He sucks at acting, you know, just shit like that. 'Cause it is annoying, but it's just like it's fucking hilarious. Like it was crazy. Like what's that new show? What's that new show on Netflix? God damn, it's about that. It just came out. It's about like the Indian girl and like she falls in love and like I saw on Twitter and they like hate her. She's just like, oh, she makes like awful decisions, and like the actor. So I think the actor herself, she's 19, and the male co-star that plays like her love interest, he's like 29 during the time of shooting. He's like 30 now, but his body screams high school junior. And I'm like, yeah, there's some people look like that, but he was 29 when he shot that shit. And I was like, what? I fucking hate it. I hate movies. I hate Hollywood so much. Like, it's so hard to find someone within that age range. Like, or just get Noah Centineo to do another high school movie again. Like, that motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? It's, oh my God. It's so terrible, dude. It's so bad. You know? Such horseshit. You know what I mean? I love my new haircut. It's so I hate high school movies sometimes because they never get anyone within age range or even looks the fucking part. I'm like, yo, this dude's 30. You know what I'm saying? This man should be having a family. Thank you. Like what the fuck is he doing in like high school? But that's like the thing, you know. It's like Grease when like they had the high schoolers and everyone looks like they have like they're cashing in their 401k already. Oh my God, man, love that movie. Everyone's old as shit. It's so good. It's so awful at the same time too. Like what the fuck are you guys doing, dude? It's kind of wild. I love making film and writing film, but then I watch movies and I'm just like, I hate films. I hate movies. Like Miyazaki even talked about, oh shit. Miyazaki talked about how art is pain, like film is suffering, you know, and you just hate it. Art really tears you. Art really like makes you hate art, but then it makes you love it at the same time. Like art is such a drug, you know. Art is a complete it's like heroin. You know, you just get addicted to that shit. It gets so bad, but that momentary like like it feels good in that moment. But then it's like destroying you at the same time, you know. It's a visual auditory heroin, you know. And it's just that's like the one way I can kind of describe it as, you know what I mean? That might be the only way I can really describe it. Yeah. But I love it at the same time. I do plan on I think here's like I have a huge plan for next year. Next December is I'm gonna go to Arizona and I'm gonna shoot a small pilot for a show that I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we want to pitch it to Netflix. It would be crazy if it like happened, but we want some proof. Like it would be kind of a proof of concept. Like this can happen. These are these characters. You know, it's a story I've been attached to for like years now, and I love it. And I think about it every fucking day. It drives my friend crazy because it was her idea originally, and I just kind of attached myself to it. But I was like, no, this is awesome. This is great. Like I love it. Flying Fortress movie sounds hype, but I'm very attached to this idea. Like I love it a lot. And it's like I don't know, a lot of writing, a lot of characters, a lot to say. Like the best way I could put it is like Euphoria, but with like powers and witchcraft. I think that's kind of the way I would put how the show would be. A lot of ideas, a lot of cool shit I have in mind for it that we could totally do. But I've been kind of saving up slowly, which I'm really excited about. You know, I stopped the music because I just kind of got tired of it. I think my voice is enough. Yeah, just so much I want to do. There's always so much you want to do, and it's just like, and then you have work. Work is always in the way. You always wish you were like a trust fund kid. You wouldn't have to worry about that, you know. You could just rely on your inheritance, you know. Like if I was a trust fund kid, I would not be working. I'd probably be full-time streaming. I wouldn't have to worry about money, but I would take advantage of my resources and create my own foundation so I can have my own, you know. Yeah, fucking sounds like a humongous dream. And it pisses me off. Like I've known trust fund kids and it just pisses me off that like they don't do anything. They don't do nothing. Like the resources you have, like you could be doing this, you could be doing that. You know, you could be increasing your wealth on your own and doing anything that you want at any given fucking time. You know, you could create something and all this shit, but it's like you don't want to. You know, I knew one, my friend used to go out with one and she would roll her cigarettes. Like we saw a movie one time and she just whipped out her little canteen, her paper, her rolled tobacco, and just roll it. And I was like, yeah. Number one, smoking's bad in general. I'm not gonna judge you. That's your life. You know, it's really bad though. But the fact that she had the audacity to roll it in front of me and just talk about like art in front of me, I was like, I'm gonna punch you in your face, dude. Literally, like I don't want to hear you talk about art to me. When homegirl flunked out of college, but has an amazing job now, you know? And it's just like, it's, ew. Ew. You know what I mean? I hate it. Oh my god, that fucking emote's so good. It's so fucking trash, you know. And so, and being from nepotism, because her parents are loaded, oil money, and so that kind of those kind of resources is what I would die to have. I think a lot of people would die to have that, you know. And so annoying. I have no nepotism, so a lot of what I create is just from kind of nothing. It's a lot from people I know and people I've gotten in touch with, you know. And even kind of high key knowing a music video producer is like good to know. You know, they've produced some really big shit. You know, and it's good to know them. I don't use that to my advantage. Be like, hey, can I I don't do that because I think that's the worst thing you could do. I think having to get to know them as people is way better because it's just like long term. You do have a connection of friendship of some sort, and when it comes time, like you can ask. But I think just asking off the bat, like, oh my god, like you do this amazing work, like can I hop on that train? It's just like, no. I think that's so disrespectful. You know. I think it's always way better to just like actually have a connection to them and actually be friends and just have it rise organically. You know, it's always way better. And they're very cool people. I wish I hung out with them more in LA. I hope to see them when I go there. I definitely want to learn more about like what they do and how they do it. I think I like learning about that side. You know, I like learning a lot about the behind the scenes of production. You know, I love learning about that a lot. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. I've had a lot of chatting done today. No gaming. All chatting stream today. Crazy, right? Crazy. I've got to get ready for work. I'm going to change. Got to change out of my Italian jersey. Why what? Why do I have to leave? Don't go? You're right. I shouldn't go. Fuck my job. I'm only working 2 days this week. I'm only working 2 days. We're gonna raid someone who's having a 24-hour stream. This man is TM4. This man is say hello to him to the moon. To the moon. He knows. He knows what this is. He knows the vibes. Awesome Nest player, by the way, if you want to see some wild ass shit. He's awesome as fuck. His name is Simon. Simon is the GOAT. Thank you for coming in, Sadie, as always. Thank you, Ara, for coming in. Thank you, anyone else, for listening to me chat. Sadie, stay awake. We got you. We got to play Smash soon. It's been far too long. Say hello to Simon. Have a great day, great Monday. Adios.
Yeah, if he doesn't go 70 hours, he scammed us.
Yeah. Someone's gonna take your stream key away.